Hello there. As always, Jesus is my personal Lord and Savior. Today, for my cassava and veggie mix, I peeled 3 cassava, cut it up into cubes, wash it properly, and put it aside. I then went ahead and peeled 3 onions and sliced them up and put them aside. We are first getting all our things prepared. I then cut up some celery and put it aside. I cut up some green pepper and some red bell pepper, put it aside. I cut up a whole bunch of cilantro and then I put that too aside until I'm ready for it. I cut up about maybe 6 carrots, large carrots, cut them up and put them aside too. I then went to get the meat I was using for this cassava and veggie mix. I'm using some beef smoked sausage, I'm using some ham and some chicken, nicely cut up chicken. Now it's time to start. I put my cassava that was cut up in a pot. I added some water. As you can see, not a whole lot of water, just enough water to cover the cassava. I added some pink salt and I put my cassava to cook. I then went ahead and measured a half cup of olive oil. And I added my meat to my oil. After adding the meat, I went ahead and add my spices to the meat. I'm going to show you the spices that I'm using right now. I'm using seasoned oil, dash, all-purpose chicken seasoning, chicken boil, garlic, pink salt, black pepper, and garlic. Now my chicken has fried. As you can see, I'm not actually frying it too much. It's just lightly brown. I took it out of the oil and then I added my onions, pepper, celery, everything right back to that nice oil that is seasoning in the pot. I also added some black pepper and I added 2 chicken cubes to my pot. Mix it very, very well and left it to stir fry. I then went ahead and took my cassava down because my cassava is cooked. I think it took about 20 minutes for this cassava to cook. I rinsed it with some cool water and put it aside. Then I added some seasoned oil to my onions and pepper. I added some seasoned oil. I added some garlic. Mix it well and left it to fry. I then went back and added my carrots. As you can see, I did not add the green pepper and the bell pepper. I did not add it. I added the hot pepper and onions and pepper, and then I also added the carrots to the pot. Stir fry, I mix it very well and cover it up. I then came back, I added butter. I added my cassava that has been well cooked. I also added the bell pepper and the green pepper. And then I added some chicken broth and covered my pot and left it to cook for about 10 minutes. By now, your food should be ready to serve. And there you have it, a delicious vegetable and cassava mix. Well, for the butter, I use a stick of butter in this dish. And there you have it. You can serve it and enjoy. I hope you try this recipe. You will love it. As you can see, it's a lot of vegetables, very healthy, and believe me, you will love it. It's good for a cold day. On a cold day, this is something you want to eat on a cold day. There you have it. So delicious. Thanks for watching. Please hit that subscribe button, and I'll be back again with more interesting recipe. Bye.